This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button for all immigration news. Today I'm going to be talking about the Home Office stepping up enforcement action. They're stepping it up a gear, which puts people at risk. So please regularise your status, or if you're uncertain about your status, please get in touch with me as soon as possible. Now it appears that not only non-EU migrants, but EU citizens are to face 28-day enforcement action if they miss the EUSS deadline, which is about next week. This is on top of the 1.2 million undocumented migrants that live in the United Kingdom, who in reality are never going to be removed and have settled down here. If there was ever a time for an amnesty or a new Secretary of State for the Home Department, it must be now. This is one of the worst Secretary of States I've ever seen in 20 years. She's a bully, she has sneaky trips to the Middle East which led her to resign, and puts out rabid right-wing policies that are consistently being struck down by the court, such as Napier barracks and putting barrages in the middle of the channel. Turning back to the EU settlement scheme, which closes next week on the 30th of June, news has just come in that tens of thousands of EU citizens will be sent a formal 28-day notice by the Home Office saying that if they fail to apply for settled or pre-settled status by the end of the deadline, they will be in trouble. Notices will tell EU citizens that they must submit an application or face the risk of losing their right to work and get healthcare and live in the United Kingdom. There is currently, despite the Home Office pushing this, a backlog of some 400,000 cases, which will take many months for the Home Office to process. And the official helpline has received some 1.5 million calls, as well as another 500,000 requests through an online form. There is a huge surge in applications at the moment. They're now running at 10 to 12,000 per day. That's more than the people employed at the Home Office. The Home Office are even putting people in a queue to fill in the forms. Despite the huge pressure the system is under and the harsh approach to people that might miss the deadline, the government has refused to extend the 30th of June deadline, which has been described as arbitrary and unfair by quite a lot of people, including me. This is despite the recent case of Akinsanya, which confirmed that Zambrano carers had been unlawfully excluded under the EUSS because the Appendix EU wasn't quite properly drafted. People who miss the deadline will still be able to apply, apparently, but must provide reasonable grounds, which again is a loose term, for why they did not apply in time. It is unclear how strict the Home Office will be, but an example of reasonable grounds may be where an EU citizen turns 18 under local authority care and does not realise the authority didn't apply on their behalf. That's not likely to happen to a lot of people. Whatever your reason for missing the deadline, it is absolutely in your best interest to apply in time, and we can help you do this. There is, however, still time to apply if you're an EU citizen or a non-EU citizen as a family member. You can also apply, as I say, if you're a family member or dependent of an EU national. As the court made it clear last week, also Zambrano carers can also apply under the scheme. However, the scheme runs out on the 30th of June 2021. This is about a week away. Contact us as soon as possible if you want to apply and keep your rights in the UK. Even if you're not sure whether you are eligible, get in touch now so that we can advise you on the best way forward. It might be that you're not, but it might be that you have another viable application. The one thing you cannot do is delay. If you delay to the 1st of July, your life could be made very, very miserable by this very unsympathetic and very inhumane Secretary of State for the Home Department. Please do not hesitate to contact me with any inquiries whatsoever, and I will do my best to help you. Thank you very much for watching this rather disturbing video. Take care, stay safe. This is Paul Turner, the Immigration Barrister at Imperium Chambers.